What's good, YouTube? How's it going out there on this fine Sunday? It is afternoon here. It is 12:30. About 12:35 actually. Hey Real King, welcome in. How you guys doing? We are just getting in here. I am just about to open the energy. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you had a relaxing start to your morning. I'm just hanging out. Got myself together, been taking it real easy today, but I got some good automatic writing for you guys, and we are coming up on that minute mark, so you know what time that is. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys kick ass and take names. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe. You guys share the videos. I think I might have them set to where you can't remix them, so that might preclude you guys being able to share them. Let me know in the comment section if you can't, please and thank you. I do have automatic writing for today. It is a portal day. Today is the first portal of the Gregorian calendar 2026. It is the last portal of our actual solar year. Okay, so we have got January 11th. An authority figure is using their power to be a gatekeeper for someone. You are reclaiming your power, your freedom, cutting ties, or detaching from this person. You are being held back by this person by constant drama, and you're ready to move forward. It's time to call judgment on the situation and do what makes you happy. A portion of the Declaration of Independence came through to me at that moment. We hold that there are certain inalienable rights, and among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? Whoever is using their power to be a gatekeeper over you is doing this by cloning or mirroring your phone or device. It's time for you to change your passwords, but you need to do it from a device that you're not already logged into. If you're able to, get a whole new phone, whole new tablet, whatever it is. Close or deactivate your social medias for a couple months. You may need a tech detox anyway. That's related to being held back by constant drama. You're ready to move forward, and it's tethering you to some sort of energy. If you cannot completely deactivate your socials or anything like that because you work online, keep strict work hours, like 9 to 5, not necessarily those 8 hours of the day, but whatever hours you're going to set around boundaries for yourself. This is not work hours. These are work hours because when you work at home, sometimes it blends. Okay. You need to keep those strict work hours and then disconnect. You need to schedule your tasks ahead of yourself. Like on Mondays, I'm going to do this thing. On Tuesdays, I'm going to do this feature. On Wednesdays, I'm going to work out. On Thursdays, I'm going to do laundry, etc. If you can pre-record, if you do work online, in post after the fact. So record it, go about your day, and then have it posted later. It's going to stop whatever energy is draining you. Okay. It's going to be like sloppy seconds for energy vampires. They're only going to be able to suck off muddy puddles, basically. All right. So let's get the dice in and get a reading for y'all today. And thanks for joining me. Let's shake them up. Headphone morning. You're ready, Roo. Let's see what Spirit has to tell y'all today. I'm going to actually leave this over here so I can keep referring to it. All right, trim. Somebody might need to trim their hair. Somebody might need to trim their videos. Somebody might need to trim their waistline. I know I do. Not having my thyroid medication for 3 months now and having a tumor in my thyroid is not helping, but it is what it is. Doctors know best, right? Sue, S-U-E. That might be somebody's name. I'm getting Johnny Cash, a boy named Sue. Something about toughening you up for the real world because they weren't going to be there to take care of you. The whole premise to that song was the dad was going to leave the mom and he named the kid Sue so he'd grow up having to fight and scrap and be able to stick up for himself. In the end, he ends up beating the shit out of the dad in a bar somewhere. That's for naming me Sue. All right, we've got justice. All right, justice. That could be, somebody might sue somebody in the justice system, something about a clerk in the justice system. Also, that could be somebody's name, justice. Torah, T-O-R-A. The Torah. This is a code of behavior, of divine justice. If you look at the high priestess card, that's what she's holding, is the book of Torah. If I come across it in the reading, I will show you. I'm not going to dig through the whole deck right now. But the high priestess is holding the Torah. Something about religious law here, spiritual law, something about trimming the fat, excess costs, collateral damage, waste, write-offs. All right. Bind. Somebody's trying to bind somebody to something, a contract, a payment. Somebody's trying to make them legally bound to something through the justice system. Dug. Somebody dug their own grave. Dug their own grave. Kinetics. So something about the study of movement. Kinetics. That's an interesting word to come through. Cause and effect. Don't start none, won't be none, Spirit says. Shit. What's going on? I don't do personals right now. I have had way too many people play in my face and play in my bank account for me to be doing personals right now. I apologize, Real King. Just stick around, and occasionally I do giveaways, and I do members only, which is going to be zodiacs, monthly, weekly horoscopes. Okay, that's the closest to a personal reading that I'm going to be giving out. All right. Hoe. H-O-E. Last three words or last three letters out of the dice, y'all, is hoe. Somebody dug themselves a hole, and now they're going to have to hoe their way out of it. A hoe is a garden tool, folks, right? Right. I know that I have rakes, shovels, hoes. I've got a leaf blower. I'm just playing, you guys. I'm just being funny now. All right. So the words that came out of the dice are trim, sue, justice, dug, Torah, hoe, bind, and kinetics. And then the automatic writing Somebody's really trying to prevent another person from getting past a certain point in life, and they're doing it by cloning their device or mirroring their device. They've hacked it somehow. Okay, you are trying to reclaim your own power, your freedom. You've cutting ties or detaching from this person or people or group. You've been being held back by constant drama and you're ready to move forward. Right now, the advice on that is to be closing or deactivating your socials for a couple of months. You need a tech detox, anyways. All right, so let's just get into some regular tarot and see what Spirit's got to say about it. Tell me about any of the words, please, and thank you for collective today. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there is I'm hearing bittersweet victory. Somebody's stressed out. Somebody can't even pretend to be happy anymore. They can't put on a mask anymore. Temperance is here. So what's going on right now? I'm getting divine angelic intervention from this. It's not typical of temperance. Okay. That's not a typical definition of this card. But with that distress, that emotional dark cloud, somebody here is really, they're trying to find a way to make themselves look calm on the outside. They can't mask anymore, but this is what they're trying to present. Okay? It's a facade. Somebody's got themselves in a bind. B-I-N-D. I didn't even look at the dice when I said that too. Okay. Somebody's got themselves in a bind here and they're very distressed about it. We've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So fake friend, old friend, somebody that's lost in the past, somebody that can't get over the past, somebody that is, it's like, I don't know, they're really angry and trying to look okay about doing their own thing, being mature, being independent, being self-sufficient. Somebody's very angry about this and they're trying to look peaceful on the outside. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands that have just come up. And together they flew out. So fast moving change of luck. Somebody's life is about to flip. Good, in the positive, I think. It's looking like it's a positive situation. But is it for this person that's stuck in the past or is it for you, collective? Well, Page of Pentacles just flipped over. Somebody's coming to give you something. There's a message, a messenger, a private messenger, like this could even be somebody like a process server. This could be a legal clerk, an attorney's aide. I did say something about a law clerk in the beginning, having to hand deliver something here. You know what? The throat chakra magic is starting to feel more like an itch. Starting to feel more like an itch and less like a squeeze. More of an annoyance than anything. Okay. Lovers in the reverse. This message that's coming in is going to stir somebody's anger. It's going to make somebody really want to retaliate, conflict, danger of a broken marriage, bad choices, disharmony, imbalance, trust issues. This is going to, whatever message is coming in, whatever's going to be given to somebody here, it's got somebody else in an uproar. Dang, wow, y'all. Right after the Lovers in reverse, we got the Hermit and Death. This fight, this conflict, this lack of trust is why somebody's only trusting themselves, their own guidance, their own intuition, their connection with spirit. Somebody's really looking back on the way that their life has been. And when this change comes around, whatever somebody's masking up here, the justice that's coming in is coming swift because your life is turning for the better real quick, like super fast. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands flew out together. Like that fast moving energy is like the roulette wheel has spun and somebody has hit their number. Okay. Whatever is about to be given to you, this might be a financial planner, a law clerk, something here that somebody you can trust. All right. Somebody that's being paid to be trustworthy is going to come in. But when they come in, man, it is going to cause a rift somewhere where somebody else is going to go off completely on their own here, 100% by themselves. This is somebody that's going to listen to their own internal guidance and put an end to something completely with that Death card. Last card out of this deck. Yeah, so Spirit would give me two more. Queen of Swords in the upright. And the Nine of Wands. Whatever you say is going to break somebody's feelings. It's going to take their birthday away. It's going to cause emotional damage. Whatever you have to say to this person who is hiding how angry they really are or upset they really are or so stressed out, disappointed, sad. It's a dark energy around this person, just like their aura is heavy. Like you can see the weight this person carries with every step they take. It's like almost like it's like there's impact with every step this person takes. You can just see how stressed out they are, how stuck in the past they are, how they don't like I don't know how bored being on their own is. This person here is just, I think is who's you need to speak to, collective. Somebody you're dealing with. I'm not seeing this necessarily being a romantic relationship, even though the Lovers card is out here. It's more like somebody you can't trust. It's more like somebody you were close to that you knew better than to let your guard down with. It's like whatever this is propelling you towards something new, and you got to completely wipe this out. And whatever you're going to say to end this situation, you're going to be super honest. You are going to be very clear with what you have to say. You aren't going to mince words. Whoever it is going to feel judged and beat up by the truth. Spirit is saying tell this person to stay strong just like they expected of you. just like they expected of you. What goes around comes around, and this is the wheel of fortune turning in your favor, collective. So let's get deeper into this. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that they don't want you to know that your power is in your emotions, tied to your emotions, tied to not letting them flow too much, reserving them for yourself. Confirmation. I just got a buzz on my phone. Clarify this Ace of Cups for me. Vigilance. So somebody is just depressed and they're always expecting the worst. Okay. Somebody has been really brought down by their own energy. This is that weight. Burning the candle at both ends, hypervigilance, always expecting the worst, waiting for the other shoe to drop, high anxiety, panic attacks. This is somebody who picks their hair out when they're stressed. This is somebody who probably bites their nails down to the quick really badly. This person can't hide it anymore. They're just about to lose their shit. They can't keep up with all of the backlash, backfires, the truth. When you speak this, it's going to be like this person is waiting for anger, waiting for a fight, waiting for conflict that you're not going to participate in. And so it's going to cause them distress. Wisdom just came out right on top of Temperance. You're biding your time. You're going to bide your time with this person. You can see this person is in distress. You can see this through this person's masks. It's time for you to call judgment on the situation and do what makes you happy. The Tomb. Right now, you feel pretty boxed in. You feel pretty resigned to fate, is what I'm hearing here. But you need to lay something to rest. And it's not you. You need to listen to yourself and do what makes you happy. Look, if you feel like you're just miserable and you feel like you're boxed in, you feel like you're already like 1 foot in the grave, it's time to do something different. Certain inalienable rights, and among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If you got 1 foot in the grave, it doesn't seem like you can pursue much. It seems like you're tethered somewhere, like you're caught in a trap. Entanglement. Like how that worked? This Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. It's like it's like overnight you're going to go from ruin to respected. The path. You've done the right thing. You've walked your talk for long enough that it's paved a whole new road. It's like you've worn, like the grass is not going to grow behind you. It's that the way is not going to be hidden. Your life is changing overnight. And it's just like you got to pull yourself out of whatever has you feeling like you got 1 foot in the grave and just take the next step. This is that energy of trying to bind you into something. Somebody dug their own grave. The tomb is here, right? Meditation. They dug their own grave and you stayed in your peace. You've been on this path for a while and you're realizing that like whatever is causing drama in your life ain't supposed to be there. That's where you're supposed to be trimming the fat. If it's drama, it's got to go. Ascension in reverse. It's going to keep you from your path. Tell me about this Hermit card. The fall. Let it all fall away. As long as you've got you and your connection to the spiritual world, let it all fall away. Bad connections, bad choices, distractions, anything tethering you, anything weighing you down, anything making you feel like you've got this one foot in the grave. Whoever this person is, their energy being around you makes you feel like you are entangled in it when you're supposed to be on a different path. And it's preventing you from ascending with them trying to bind you. So justice is something falling away for you. Tell me about the justice. Door of Dreams. In order to go through a door, you have to leave behind what's in either the room or on the outside or on the inside. If you walk through a doorway, it's a symbolic portal, just like the 111 today. If you go through a doorway, you're entering a new realm, a new energy, a new dimension, a new timeline. Okay? You're mixing timelines. That kinetics, what you start carries forward. Okay? You're going through this door to dreams here, but you absolutely have to trim the fat and leave everything distracting your peace behind 100%. Everything distracting your peace. The adversary. This is you finding peace, the peace that passes understanding. The devil doesn't like that. The adversary doesn't like that. The distractions come from there. Anything that drags you down makes you feel heavy, makes you feel dark, makes you feel tired after dealing with it. Like when you go to the grocery store, I'm going to say this, on a Saturday at noon, if you go into the grocery store, when you get home, don't you feel drained and exhausted? And it's like, oh my God, I just have to sit down. That's everybody pulling on the same energetic space, blending timelines at the same time. And it's just like chaos. So what you got to do here is reduce the distractions in your life, reschedule things around more peaceful moments, making your peace a priority, paying attention to your body. And if you get the butterflies in your stomach, that is not a good thing. Butterflies in your stomach is the shit that makes deer freeze. Do I jump in front of the car or run up the hill? That is a warning for your body, and people mistake it all the time for butterflies. Oh my God, I'm so excited. No, bitch, that's adrenaline. Run. Okay? So right now, this vigilance that you feel, it's because somebody else's energy is clouding yours. You feel like you got one foot in the grave and you're just kind of stuck in this situation and it's preventing you from going on your path. Ace of Spears and the Knight of Cans in the reverse. So this is the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The truth is, your emotions are not going to get the better of you here. The truth is, you're actually apathetic to the situation. The truth is, you're so hurt, you're so overwhelmed that you're only going through the motions. That could be the person that's masking as well. somebody gatekeeping you. You're fighting back here in any way you can, which is like not allowing somebody to have power. It's like a pacifistic resistance here from you. Bang, 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 bang. My neighbor must be doing something. It's like somebody's trying to, I don't know, not participate in the fight. You want to win, but you also want to walk away. What fell down here? You want to win, but you also want to walk away. And then we got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So the flying monkeys, the looky-loos, the inquiring minds that want to know. It's nobody's business what you got going on. Like right now, you need to deactivate your socials. Telling you right now, part of the distraction, part of the drama, part of the apathy is people wanting to know about what you're doing, wanting to watch you be gate kept. It's like people that are in on the whole blocking you vibe and not even realizing that they're all doing it in tandem because they don't know who each other's are. But there's people online that don't want you successful. There's people online that do not want you to follow your door to dreams. You need to let it all fall away. This person in your life that's masking, that's got the dark energy. This could be simply having a social media presence, like going on your Facebook and having, everybody from 50 years ago have opinions on your life now about what you did when you were a teenager. And it's like, fuck, really? Okay. And you're just tired of it. You're just tired. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yep. People, the looky-loos want to see you down. That's all it is. The looky-loos want to see you down, and it's time for you to just deactivate your shit for a little bit. Page of Cans, the Fool in reverse, Nine of Brooms in reverse, and the Chariot. Specific advice here. Specific advice. You've got another messenger. Okay, we've got a messenger. Somebody's coming to tell you how they feel. It's going to be a bunch of fluff, too. Look at how fancy this guy is. This is love bombing, okay? This is going to be somebody that's coming again to waste your time. Waste your time. Okay? One last distraction. Do not fall for it. Do not be a fool for this. Don't. Whatever person comes towards you with big declarations of love is another fucking looky-loo that inquiring minds just want to know. This is somebody from the outside looking in that wants to watch you so they know what your next move is. You're supposed to let all of this fall away. Everything. You've been held back by constant drama. You need to reclaim your power and call judgment on this situation. We've got Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot. Reclaim your power and move forward. Okay? Reclaim your power and move forward. I'm hearing Godspeed. Like you're protected. You might need to actually sue somebody in the justice system here. Let's find out about that. Let's pull out the Masonic Tarot on that because this is my most accurate deck. Never, ever, ever have I had a reading go awry. Accurate information, pretty typically with this one. So let's find out about suing and the justice system. Let's talk about binding you in contracts or binding you to energy. Let's talk about that kinetics. Okay? What goes around comes around. Don't start none, won't be none. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is the third time we've got the Nine of Wands energy here today. Don't start none, won't be none. This person, whoever my collective is not going to be victimized anymore. Not going to be victimized anymore. Five of Cups. If you come for this person, I think that it will become a legal situation. I think that somebody will live to regret it. I think there'll be a bunch of sorrow in their life. There'll be despair in their life. There'll be crocodile tears, that's for sure. Boo-hoo. Woe is me. I fell in the hole I dug for my damn self. Oh, shit. When you get sued because you didn't stop coming for this person, it's going to be, Six of Cups in the reverse. Twice that energy's here. Hey, somebody's going to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. You're going to live to regret it because somebody has walked away and washed their hands of a situation of their past. They're letting the past go. So when you keep coming and trying to victimize somebody who has got their back turned, it's just a blind assault. And that might require the justice system. We'll see. There's a difference between getting upset and speaking on how you feel, Queen of Cups, and actually taking action on those feelings. That's where this whole adulting, what goes around comes around, don't start none, won't be none energy is. The Emperor in reverse. Don't take actions that you can't later take accountability for. Judgment in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Don't take actions that you cannot take accountability for, especially when you're in your feelings. You can speak about how you feel all you fucking want. You can say how you feel all you need to. But where action comes in on those feelings is where you get yourself into trouble. So somebody did not take some sort of action because they knew better. They knew better. And you're just going to have to turn around and walk away. Change your passwords. Keep strict working hours. Call judgment on the situation. Reclaim your power, your freedom, and cut ties, detaching from the situation. Okay, so let's get some Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Find out about that. Advice for you moving forward, collective. Once you make this judgment call, if you're able to get a whole new phone or a whole new device, or have like the Geek Squad go through it and clean it up, make sure you don't have any malware, tracking software, make sure that you don't have any backdoor access to your devices. Get them scrubbed if you can. All right. Concealment in the reverse and prosperity. Somebody cannot hide your goodness anymore. This prosperity is not financial. This prosperity is health, wealth, abundance, longevity. This is family. This is respect. This is respect on your name. Here. It can't be hidden anymore that you shine, that you are who you say you are. That witch, healer, energy. You are who you say you are. You're different. You're definitely off in the fringes of society. Definitely different. But you're going to have a good life. Whatever you do here, you need to keep records. You need to keep strict hours. Whatever you do for your own stability, financially, whatever, your life is going to be stable. You're going to have I'm going to say a smoother road than most. All right, and then we've got familiar and guardian. A smoother road than most. Somebody's animal or will get an animal is their guardian, like they protect with their energy. You'll see this in cats and dogs. You'll also see this with birds. A lot of time, birds bond to one person. And if you get close to their person, they're gonna have a fit, especially like the big, larger, the macaws and the cockatiels and cockatoos, the big ones that have this crested thing on them. Those animals, those birds get crazy if you get near their person that they're bonded with, right? It's like a spiritual protection. Whoever you are has a good connection with animals. That could be something that you work with or that just helps you get through this situation here. Give me a closing major energy for my collective, please, and thank you. A major energy for them moving forward. You need to just definitely detox for a little while off of socials. If you work online, try and make it so it's not a interaction. So it's only a one way. You put the energy out when you have it to put out and not where it's like people drawing on it. And remember that you're allowed to be happy. It's like in the Constitution. It's in the Declaration of Independence. Okay? Inalienable rights. Among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it's all being shit on right now. So just be grateful and fight for that. Okay? Let it all fall. You're protected. You're safe. It can't be hidden how prosperous your energy is on its own. You can literally go into the woods and create something out of nothing. And this is why you have the stability and the protection from spirit that you have. Let it all fall. Trim the fat. Trim the fat. Ooh. Let's see here. Who is the authority figure? I want to know about that. Who is the authority figure that is gatekeeping you? Who is the authority figure? Please call them out specifically. Give me the most detail that you can give me, please and thank you. So my collective can know who this authority figure is and recognize that Knight of Swords. Somebody that's supposed to be doing the right thing. Somebody that might ride a motorcycle. Somebody that instead of protecting you is herding you into a corral, backing you into a corner, into a tough spot. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody angry because they're not getting their way. Temperance, they can't get past your peaceful demeanor, whether or not you're like boiling under the surface or not. This person can't see through that. They're supposed to be doing the right thing by you, and instead they're trying to corral you so they can hunch on you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. They're just a horny son of a bitch, whoever this is. And you're just holding your peace. Devil in reverse. Holding your peace, not giving into temptation, or it just isn't a temptation at all. You're just like Page of Cups in the reverse. If somebody has blocked your dreams, you're not attracted to them. Ew. Right? I think this is let the tower fall. Somebody here has tried to corral you, put you in a pen, back you into a corner, bind you to them. There may be something legal happening here. Let it fall. This person is pissed off because they want to serve this wand to you, and you're holding your peace and ignoring temptation. It's not a temptation, or you're avoiding the temptation. This person ruined your life. They ruined your dreams. Hanged Man in the reverse. It's exactly the way it seems. There's no needing to see it from a different perspective. It's exactly the way it seems. Now, what goes around comes around. Hermit energy. Introspection. Somebody has to really look deeply into themselves. Really look deeply into themselves here. All right. You're going to recognize who this person is by this description. In some cases, this may get legal. In some cases, this might just be karmic justice. In other cases, this might be spiritual justice. Somebody might be going against their own book and code of ethics. Whatever it is that has got the dark cloud around this person, it's also invading your own aura. And when you realize, it's like infiltration, and you realize this person has dug themselves a hole and they're trying to infiltrate to get themselves out of the hole. They need something to lasso onto to dig themselves out, right? They need to bind themselves to you to dig themselves out. And they're trying to do this here by backing you into a corner. And this Knight of Wands in reverse energy is dishonorable sexual energy. I'm not going to say that they are going to push themselves on you at all. What I'm saying is that their intentions are they're nothing more than physical, okay? Their intentions are nothing more than physical, and they're trying to bind to you in whatever pathway you're going on here. And this person is doing this by cloning or mirroring your devices. This could be somebody that is on the same phone plan as you. Could be somebody that is stalking you and you don't even know them. All right. But they're gatekeeping you one way or another. They're preventing you from being on your path and doing what you're put here to do, which is be some sort of a healer. Okay. It's what you're supposed to do. There's a nasty entanglement and you don't feel like you can heal anybody while you still have one foot in this metaphorical grave. Until you dig yourself out of this particular hole. And I'm feeling you're slowly extracting yourself, but it's like a mummy or a zombie's got their hand out the grave and they're trying to pull you back down under the ground with them, and you're not doing it. I don't think that you can be bound to this energy. You have to cut it away. Somebody might need to do a cord cutting ceremony, an unbinding ceremony, or a bridge burning ritual. Okay. If you don't know what any of those are, contact somebody who does. Don't fuck around in magic by yourself. If you don't know what you're doing, the consequences that can bite you in the ass are very severe. Okay. So, contact a spiritualist, contact a professional if you would like any of that done. All right. And I am going to close the energy right there. And I'm going to tell you guys, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. You guys kick ass and take names. Let's see who all is in the comment section. We've got Real King Dan. We've got that 114. And then Ethereal Moonlight. Hey guys, how's it going out there? Hope you guys are doing well. And remember, I say this every reading. If I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.